Alright guys, how's it going? My name's Size, it's Task Force Gaming. Welcome back to another ARMA REFORGER DayZ playable update. A whole new map extension has been added to Everon. So you've got the main Everon map with all these unique locations on the map that the devs have been putting in. We've also extended black market traders, zombies, AI, and then you've got Winterfell, all of the locations added to the base game map, which is insane. And we've got basically a map on its own added to Everon, and it is insane. It's got its own power plant, houses, castles, a new place to get loads of money, and we're going to be diving into it with one of the devs. This is SRG Shadows, and he's going to give us a helicopter tour because Black Hawks are in now, so you get to see that. You get to see all the new stuff, the new trader update, everything that's going on. Let's get into it. Like and subscribe as well.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah, motherfucker. Every gun is now available to sell.
Definitely. I've added every item, every attachment, the new plate armors and the helmets. I started today at around 1 in the midday, and I finished around like 7. That's how long it takes to add every item to this wall.
Oh, you've got the thing on there as well, the actual... Oh, yep. That sells for 2,500. That'd be good then, wiping out the AI and stealing their AKs and bringing them over.
Yep, that's what I mean. So
nice.
All the weapons that are buyable are on here as well. Yeah, we added that, of course, so life is a bit easier and nicer. You cannot like always need to drop everything because so much stuff got dropped in every single time. Same for upstairs, the we always have sold your armors. You can now sell the new armors as well. And
nice, yes. Oh, and the helmet's there.
Yep. So the quad night visions will not be sold. I wanted to add them first to the black market to be selling, but I was like, I kind of want to keep those a bit more rare. Yeah. So they will be, because to be honest, most people will use them anyway if they kill someone with it. So yes. So yeah, like you can see here, all magazines are sellable as well.
Oh wow. Okay, that's a lot.
Like I said, I added everything, and if we then go one more further, we will have the attachment table.
So the 60 sells for 500 there. The 60 round AK, yeah, nice. That's a bit of money then. So you're bringing the AKs back, and all they carry is the 60 round mags. So that's a bit of money. Okay, yeah, silencers.
Every single attachment is on here.
Nice, got 20 suppressors. Awesome, man. That is so much better. You just pick up anything and it will sell. Yeah, I've seen this. This is nice. I like the way you're doing the water into the statues and stuff now. Look.
Made a video about that's the chopper. Pretty sure you didn't showcase that yet.
No, I ain't done any of that yet.
So I made an extra back entrance out of here, so at least life is a bit nicer to go, so you don't need to go all the way around the walls.
That's ace, yes. Oh, that's way better, man.
And then we have our beautiful heli.
There she is. Yeah. I
mean, for now, yeah, we kind of want to like, do we want to go serious on it, or do we want to have a bit of fun? And this was just straight up, you know, F it, we're gonna have some fun.
So is this the only one you can buy?
Yes, currently the only one, but
you have like different variants and stuff.
To be honest, nobody really has one. Once we have, you know, we know some people getting them, then I will make a new skin for it, like that bit better one. We were even thinking about maybe making it that way that if you're like with a group or like a faction, whatever, you can have like a faction logo or something on it. But that will be depending on how far we take it.
Oh yeah, Task Force helicopter, let's go.
Yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna fly over to the new island, also to the new bridge, that's where we're gonna start out from.
Brilliant. So you've removed the old black market trader bridge too. Yeah, nice.
I basically reworked that one. It is now also the way how you will get towards the new island.
Okay. A wise choice not putting the guns on then.
Definitely. We again, if we ever add guns,
there'll be an armored version for double the price.
But then that probably only will be once we have base building. For maybe raiding, you know, like the same with the Humvees. I would love to have a 50 cal Humvee, but you
100%.
It's a bit too broken right now because people are gonna sit on the side of the road and just shoot everybody, and it's like
when you do the base building, are you going to be putting in the satchel charges, C4, things like that? To take down walls, angle grinders, I don't know.
Really depending on how it's made. And yeah, we need to test everything, balance everything first.
Because you're going to have damage to the walls as well, so you need to get the building in first, yeah.
So it is connected to the old shooting range, so makes it the shooting range a little bit more live as well. As I added a couple of zombies there in the barrack, so people can, you know, go there. It's not as dead as it was anymore. But the shooting range was always a bit of a dead part in the...
It was, yeah, because it's supposed to be a military, but there wasn't anything ever there.
Yeah. So then, like you can see, there's a bridge going
I see some zombies down there.
all the way over. So the bridge
Okay.
is fully lit up. I mean, like once we have flown over the island, I will show you it at nighttime as well.
Yeah, that looks
It looks
awesome.
really good.
Yeah.
So as you can see, there is also spots for people to go under with the boats. Because
Brilliant!
Like,
that is what we wanted before. Yes.
Because people kept talking about like, oh, we need to be able to.
Yeah,
you know,
we
get
tried to
under
catch
it
the
and-
correct wave and ramp over it sometimes and shit, but it never worked.
You still need to go a bit around it because I mean you have one there and then the bridge in the front you will have one halfway.
Yeah, this is
But at least it's
ridiculous.
space, you know.
Yeah, this is like the biggest bridge ever made on Arma, I think, man.
It's now called the Whip Island, not the WIPL Island anymore, but the Whip
The
Island.
whip, the nay, yeah.
So the first thing we will fly over, we directly come to across is the racetrack. That is gonna be definitely used for events, stuff like that.
Awesome.
We have something soon for that. If you look to the left side, that's one of our main, I would say, housing areas.
Yeah, nice.
Every house has loot now. Every house is set up for everything. There's still a couple like things that I want to add over time, but it's all of detail stuff. And I'm like, you know, why not already release it? Because there is already a lot of stuff to do on here, and have the details like come in later patches. Because there's like, you know, just small things like I'll put like an extra garbage can or stuff like that down. You know.
Okay.
We have the airfield.
It says lol on it.
Yeah. We have the airfield. You know, every island needs an airfield. So we have a lot of like subsections, like these ones. You will see there's like, you know, little subsection of houses.
Yeah, you're gonna have to spawn a
little
car
circles.
in when we land to go view all
Oh,
this.
we
This-
will.
Holy
we will
moly, man! This is massive.
Definitely go through it. Then we have a little beach on our side with
That
some
is
camps around.
there's
I
money
try
shot
to-
over there.
I try to get a lot of like small little things in here next to the bigger ones.
Yeah, you said you wanted to fill the gaps in. My God, have you done it?
Then one of my favorite beginning items I made was the electrical plant.
Yeah, this is
We
awesome.
will start in a minute, and then we have the newly added castle as well. On top of the
Okay.
hill.
Oh, look at that! That's a proper castle. That
So
with a moat.
this whole place that it took me around 70 to 80 hours at least setting everything up as it is right now.
Yeah, that's insane.
It is not fast, but I do really like it how it end up. What we're gonna do is while we'll land it, we can do a little drive around. You know, I can show you each section a little bit more, and after that we can do a nighttime flyover, and then that you should see really like, because you will appreciate it how much lighting I have put down for this area.
Yeah.
And they're all placed by hand because I later found out I could make a generator for it, but I placed everything by hand.
Oh, you could make a generator for it, yeah?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, you need to.
It would have been in
move
the
them
right
around.
places, yeah.
Yeah, I still needed to move them around, so I've done everything by hand. To,
Jesus Christ, Shadow.
Yep, like I said, spent a lot of time on it, but it's something that is.
You've got a job,
definitely,
man.
Yes, I do have a 6-day job, but
That's
you know.
a lot of time.
Definitely. So what I'm gonna do is I'm quickly gonna grab the car that I have on the island.
Oh
And
my
then,
God, I actually got out of the helicopter properly. Usually I just get out on the roof and just fall to my death on the other servers. This is what I'm
Unlock it,
talking
I think.
about.
Yeah, we're gonna have a little
This
drive
is what we've got
around
to do in
here.
the races in.
Definitely, it's gonna be the race one. So we're gonna start with the electrical plant. I mean, this is just, look, you can see it's just a little tank station. Everything is pretty big. Like, I had a lot of issues like trying, like, that's what I mean, like small little details still need to be added. So these both buildings also are completely attached with lights. Sadly, they didn't came with lights. But yeah, we have the electrical plant. As we, you know, they recently added the new buildings, and I really did like how the buildings were and the vibe of the buildings. So they are completely set up with lights, everything on it. The entire interior is in it, like you can see through the windows.
That's amazing.
It's fully set up. They also do spawn loot. Everything is also set up for that stuff. But yeah, basically it's just a power plant. And it really fits the, you know, the original feeling, because there's only 2 right now on the entire map, and this
That's the best bit behind
you.
you, look. That task force bit, that's good, that.
Yeah, also these areas have the new paints, the ones you already had seen on your trader area as well.
Yeah,
I added for everybody, I added a bit.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I can go to the cooling towers. Let's show that real quick as well. Like you can see with the cooling towers, they are all piped up.
Yeah.
Of course, I needed to use, you know, some of the assets of the game itself, so it kind of looks sometimes a bit weird, but it's also everything is placed just to be able to look a bit more real on it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I noticed size like not the biggest on them, but I was like, if I'm gonna make them even bigger, they're gonna be just an eyesore.
Yeah,
I didn't want that. So they are like, yeah, just what they are. They do smoke. It is basically an ongoing power plant. That's how you can kind of see it. And then we, you know, we go away from this area. Let's go do a lap around and then go from that point into the middle. There is a lot of like smaller areas around as well. I try to like basically make it like a main island, because there's not really any main cities or anything like that on the whole map. Because yeah, you can come onto a main, I would say a town more, because it's not really that big.
Yeah, it's quite small.
So
Yeah.
to our right we have it's just a working compound. It's just basically a plant.
Yeah, ARMA maps all seem to be missing. Apart from the original Chernerus one, you had some quite big places on there, like Cherno and Electro, obviously. But yeah, since then, they might mainly focus on forested areas and shit like that. But
definitely. This is a little bit of office areas. It's a lot of like buildings, you know, just trying to like set up more stuff.
It's honestly, yeah, it's cool, man. This needs to be uploaded as its own map so people can just play on it.
It is basically.
It literally is its own place, yeah.
And it's not so small. Yeah, it's not like, you know, massive.
And you've got some really good places for some like milsim operations and stuff. 100%. Like these factories all there, bomb factories, fill it full of, you know, Taliban fighters. Off you go, mate.
I mean, yeah, it's actually could be. But I mean, for now, the map is just, you know, for hours.
Yeah, that's fine.
Use, and like you can see, everything has lights. Everything is set up for
nighttime.
Basically, yeah. So on the left here, you kind of can see it, but it's the airfield. We will take that in a second as well. Like I said, we'll lap around it first. Like I said, once we have the tour around the island, I will show you in the Black Hawk with nighttime on. So the first thing where we're going right now is the subsection of the main town. So it's just a big living area. Every house is its own loot. Every house is set up. So like you will see, this is definitely going to be a good area to run through because there's a lot of houses together.
Look at this.
So it's really like a suburb, and then we have the little church in the middle. I kind of wanted to add it like this way with
that
the water
does look like a holy place. I think I'd go to church if my church looked like that, man.
It kind of what it reminded me of was, I don't know what map it was in Arma 2, but it was one.
Yeah, the lake around it with the church in the middle, 100% on the island. Yeah, I know.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do. Exactly. Everyone used to go and build a base there, man.
Yep.
Yeah, impenetrable. It's awesome.
So yeah, then you have another subsection here. So basically, this is just a F ton of houses, like really a lot of houses. Because like I wanted to make it that it, you know, it in the end it is a bit of a city, and each city has a lot of houses. So then the next subsection will be the racetrack. It's mostly for events, like I said earlier already. It's just basically set up as a standard track. It has a bit of scenery around it. It also, you know, the water, all kind of stuff. You will see in a second. We can do a quick drive over it, and then we keep going to the next section. It's like I said, still need to have a little bit of details around, like some areas that are like a little bit empty still, but that's just because you know, a couple bushes, stuff like that. But it's stuff that I can add over time. It's not
this
like
is awesome.
Oh, somehow we got stuck.
Admin.
Was not supposed to be.
Admin.
So this is like an actually legit racetrack. I tried to set it up to, you know, look good, have like a bit of areas around it. So there's the water places in between the hillings. We have a statue in the middle of the water in a minute as well.
I see a little checkered flag back there as well. Your little start line.
Yeah, correct. We can use this as like an event thing where people can do some racing.
Yeah.
Let's have a bit of fun, you know. In the end, we're not an RP server, but we do also need to, you know, have some people to have some fun.
Oh, so yeah.
This is one of those things that are just purely added for that. Just to, you know, have an event or do a bit of racing where people, you know, can win something.
100%. Great content too.
And it really, like, now with like the new cars, it just fits really well. I'm actually still happy how all the cars came out, even though it was my first time, you know.
Cars look sick. They add so much feel to the game, like Apocalypse feel and stuff.
Definitely, we will add some more over time.
I like how you got the actual lights on the top to work as well.
Correct.
Rally lights,
They
yeah.
do work. I mean, once we go in the night in a bit, I can actually turn them on before we fly off. And then there's the whole lap.
That's a big
So
old lap, that.
Yeah, it's a pretty good little
Yeah.
little track. So we go to the next area. We'll TP us over there. It just makes our life a bit easier. So this was the original section you will have seen ages ago.
Yeah.
Everything is light up. They also do spawn loot. Everything is.
This was like Armor 3. This with.
Yeah, it really gives you the Armor 3
It really
vibe.
does. Yeah. It's
So
the parking
also
on
one
things,
thing
man.
you might have noticed, there's pylons all around, electrical pylons, even substations.
Yes.
Because I have everything ready. So if they ever release the part of where you have power, this island has power.
Yep, and all the houses will light up. Yes.
That's one of my main things I worked on directly, is to set up an entire
Future-proof it.
island network.
Yep, that'd be awesome.
So it's like, you know, just a series of houses. They all have loot. They all have their stuff.
This whole island is awesome. I honestly would just play on here.
It might be a bit too small for at that point, but
Nah, when you get base
definitely-
building, I'm over here all the time. This is where the base is, man. I love this place.
in the top of the cooling tower.
Yeah, hey, yeah, like Armor 2, Frankie's bloody sky base on top of the bridge. And that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that one.
We'll find some places like that.
Right, cruising through this area, and then we go to the subsections, because there is still a couple of areas that we need to go to, but like you can see,
Nice
there's a lot
houses
of
on
road
the
around
left
as
there.
well. Yeah, that's the nice white houses. You
Are
will
they,
see them in a second.
Stuff inside them.
They do have stuff inside them. They're actually complete modeled as well.
Oh,
they're actually
awesome.
Benz's models. So
Nice.
there's a little church here. We have a little, like, you know, the hotel, the what do you call it? It's like the town hall.
Yeah.
And then we quickly gonna go into this subsection here, because there is actually the I call it basically, in some place you have you know, you have buildings that are there for the workers. So it is basically the section of where the people live that work at the power plant. This is like a little, you know, play part in the middle. Like I'm trying to like add a little like little details to it.
Yeah.
But like I said, that takes the most time. So that's why, first of all, it is now released how it is now. But over time, I will definitely add a couple
Add
more
like
updates to it.
scrap piles, rubbish, a bit more.
Correct.
Yeah,
Make
yeah.
it a bit more probably
Apocalyptic.
overrun as well. And then we have little entries as well into the forest. So there's like 4 or 5 hidden in the forest of like little small areas. And it's just like, you know, a little camp that you will see right in front of us. This is like a little,
Hell
like a
yeah,
hunting camp.
man! Look at this.
And there's a little hunting stand. So there's like basically just a little hunting area.
This is awesome, man.
It you know, it adds the feel to it, and otherwise it's, you know, too empty if it's only
That's
forest.
a damn good spot for camping over there, I tell you.
That's what I mean. And it's like an open field, so for hunting and stuff, you can do that.
Oh my
Of course,
god.
sadly, there's no hunting in the game yet, but if they ever add, you know, add animals or
You should be
more to it or
working for
something like
Bohemia, man. I feel a lot better if you actually got a job in Bohemia.
that. That's all good. But yeah, it's like also a little camp, and then a bit further we should have the first. Actually, yeah, it's the first housing, and then we have the little beach. We also have a little secret forest beach.
Oh, nice.
So we're basically going to.
You should
most of the
charge
things
people
now.
for what you're doing now. Shadows tours, man. Get in the helicopter, get in the golf, go around. Yeah, man.
Yeah, we come that as the last point.
Okay.
You know, you have little housing sections like this.
Damn, like, these are the owners of the power company then.
They're all
They're
really
rich.
Gucci houses.
Yeah.
It's
Damn.
it really, you know, like keep in mind, like also taking inspiration of everything around real life / you know, other games, and it really reminded me of the, you know, the from GTA, the hoods, where you had like
Yeah.
the circle and the houses around it.
Yeah, man. Grove
So we
Street.
should have oh yeah, definitely. We should have another section in here in a minute, and that is the private beach, as I will call it.
Nice.
It's the little place that is hidden. It's just trying to find the right entry. Like, I mean, even though I made everything, oh, there we go. I still forget sometimes where I put everything.
Yeah,
That's the thing,
imagine
you
how
put
everyone
so
else is
many
going to
hours
feel.
in it. Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to come over and be like, oh, where do I start?
There's definitely spots that people will, you know, take time on to even try to find. I think it's gonna be a multiple, probably like in a week, people still find new areas.
Oh, yeah.
So this is like a little private beach, you know, camping place.
Awesome,
All
the
set up as
caravans
well. Yep.
there. Oh, the
And
pedlos
all
on
set
there.
up as well.
Yes, nice to see the new
So
assets being used.
also also does spawn loot. Just just like little subsections, and I kind of like it this way because like that makes also gives a bit more real feeling to it.
Yeah, it does.
And we have one more spot, but that's gonna be a bit fun with not getting shot at.
Yes.
But we'll show that in a minute.
God, I went straight under that one.
Yeah, we actually went under it. So
nice.
This is it's just an airfield.
Oh, you got the OG barracks. There. Nice.
Correct. There's a couple barracks around,
yes.
the hangars, and we have of course the big ass. It's a bit bigger than I wanted it to be.
This is such an open space.
I'm not gonna remake the whole thing, and I'm gonna just add more things to it. But it's also if everything goes right, I want to get one of those big
C-130 planes or something. Yeah,
yes,
put that in there. 100%.
That will look really good.
It would. You could put like the landing marks where it sort of crashed, put it on the side. That'd be quite cool.
Yeah. For the rest, we have like a couple, like I said, like a lot of like sub areas, like the same as this. This is like a little water plant. It's just like you have a couple of things here to loot. There's just a lot of things you can go through and find loot. Everything is, like I said, set up with loot. And now we go to the little castle on the hill.
Look at this, man. You need to get some melee weapons going, some melee like swords. You get some events up here. Everyone has a sword. Last man survives.
I mean, basically, we can do like a little hill event. It's
King of the Hill up here. Oh, that would be actually a sick event. Yeah.
And you can see you have a great view from up here with everything.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So yeah, I would say.
Wow, that is a sick view up here, man. Especially since the new water update with the waves and everything.
Yes. There's one more better view in this whole island, but again, I think I'm gonna kill them just so I can show you the place, because there is or subsection of the wheat farm, because a lot of people are asking me like, yeah, it's so hard to find wheat everywhere, and I was like, I kind of wanted to create something where people can get it, but they need to fight for it. And because it spawns around the world, there's 165-ish spawns around the world that spawns wheat, but people somehow don't always seem to find them. So I created on that big ass hill you see, there is a wheat farm in the middle. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly kill the AI, so we have no issues, of walking there for a minute. But it's protected by 2 groups of AI, and they do like to kill you. So I'm gonna spawn us in the middle. I've killed them real quick just so we can do that. You should be here. There we go.
Let's have a look.
So not everything is of course lootable, because there's no way I'm gonna have this much wheat around and people can do it. So the only area that is lootable is this midsection. It spawns 26 wheats. And if you divide that by 4 and it's 10 grand a brick, you can easily make 50-60k every time, plus the weapons of the AI.
Oh, that's a good one.
So it's not like a hard thing, and it's not marked right now on the map. It will be marked on a later time.
So this has to go back to the main island and below St. Philip, where you do you're
progressing, and then you go back to the black market. So you can make a lot more in one run, but it's a lot more risky. Also, it really gave me the vibes of on Far Cry 3, where you burn the whole wheat farm down.
Mate, I don't know what was playing. It was dubstep. I think it was Skrillex.
Skrillex.
Oh
yeah,
my
Skrillex.
god, it was on for like 15-20 minutes, man. It was so loud and annoying.
It was one of the best fucking missions ever made.
It was a sick mission, but if you did it a second time, you was like, you know what, this music is doing me.
Yeah, so this is the place where people can go. It's on like I said, it's really open, so it's not as easy as like
How many AI?
It's a group of 10, and it's a sniper.
And a sniper, okay.
Yeah, and the normal guys all have AKs, so they all more like the pirate-ish style.
They have AKs, but they sort of wear US clothes or something.
Yeah, I can't know
like
what
mercenaries
at the moment,
thing.
but yeah, they're mercenaries. I can send you a picture later what looks really Gucci, then you can see them, and add that to your video so people can see it. So yeah, like you can see, this is all collectible weed in the middle. Like it spawns 26, and it's 100% spawn chance, but they respawn once an hour, and the AI respawns every 30 minutes. So if you kill them, the AI will be quicker back than the weed.
And the AI carry armor plates that you can take straight off them and things?
Yes, they have armor plates, they wear armor, they have, guns with ammo, just everything they need to keep people away from here.
Awesome, awesome.
You can have a look how much lights I have placed around this area. And that's one of my favorite things. I really love the lighting engine. It's just that it's a bit too dark in some ways, I would say.
Okay.
You already can see around is like already lights.
God.
Turn on the lights in the helicopters. That makes my life a bit easier.
Yeah.
So everything here has lights. Everything.
Yeah, it does look like a proper lived-in place.
You don't really actually need night vision on this island.
No, you don't.
Everything has lights. Everything is set up.
You could spend the night in the house and just chill in there and wait.
Also, all the custom houses have complete own lighting. Like you can see with the airfield as well. I put the full, the
cat's eyes on there.
The beginning part is blue and the back part is green. But if we go the other way, you will see in a second. If we go fly over them, they will turn red because it's a 2-lane. It's a both way. If you look behind you now, you can see it's red and blue.
It's red and blue, yeah.
So this is then the town again that we had all light up as well.
Just like you're flying just in GTA.
Basically, yeah. So like I have spent a lot of time trying to get this to look as good as possible and have basically ready for anything, because that's one of my things. Some of the areas we have ever built were not with lights yet because we didn't have night at the time, and we were only running at daytime. But now with everything, that's one of my main things. I want to rebuild everything. Even I personally think the main map itself doesn't even have enough lights sometimes.
No, it doesn't.
If you look how dark it is, and then
especially as soon as you hit the country roads, like come out of a city, and then it's just nothing. Yeah.
Fancy. Yeah, that's the whole work in progress that we have done in the last days.
That's a sexy ass update, Shadow. You've actually done so good there, bro. You've smashed that, honestly. It's just nice to see different buildings and shit,
Yep, correct. There's a lot of custom buildings. All the houses are custom. Ben has made them, and but that's everything with this update. So like you could have seen, it's a pretty big place. It took a bit of time to go through it, so it will definitely take people time to
flashbang
to run through everything. Ah, motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, that's ace, man. Yeah, they got some proper good shit to go through there. We've been on here a good half an hour just looking at shit.
That's what I mean.
So we've been in a car and a helicopter and teleporting. Like, they have to use their feet and shit. If they ain't got a car, oh my god.
Speedboats, cars.
Yeah, I like the way you've done the bridges. You get underneath them and all that stuff, man.
So yeah, I should have enough content for you.
I jumped out. Yes, selling all the weapons is honestly a big thing too. You can pick up anything, you don't have to go through that. Like, we pick up, like, I got an MCR. What is it? Is it the black one? No, you can't sell that one. Alright, okay. But
every weapon that is buyable is in there. So it might be that I have forgot one weapon or something that cannot be sold. But everything that is buyable of the trader is sellable of the trader. So, and including the standard weapons
honestly,
as well.
Traders where you sell all the weapons, ATMs, new island extensions, all the traders like in person all sorted, all the guns and weapons, food. There's obviously food, drink, health, mechanics. Like literally, as soon as you got helicopters, events, as soon as you get the base building in, this is a complete full OG like DayZ server. This is awesome.
Correct.
On ARMA REFORGER, and it's only you 4 guys that have done it or whatever.
Yep. That's
it's quite an achievement, mate. Yeah, thanks for showing us that. Next update plans, what's in the pipeline? Anything you can share?
For me right now, it is just focusing back on trying to make everything look effed up in the world.
Yep, hell yeah.
I know that LexNet is working again on the vehicles, the storage.
Nice.
But with the last days or the last week actually have so much stuff issues as well with ARMA itself. He just didn't really have time to do it. But that's 2 things, and then on the end, Mojo should be up. Mojo should be back, and then once Mojo is back, we can put the the base building in the next gear.
That is gonna be the big one. Not as big as that weapon, but it's still gonna be pretty big.
Oh yeah, you like my weapon there?
Yeah, it's massive, mate.
Oh, that's the wrong one with the suppressor.
Oh yeah, just whips another one out. No problem.
Yeah, I got 2.
They weren't even on your back before.
Nah, because I teleported.
Oh.
We can also you want to see another little fun fact? What we can also do?
Oh shit! No, wait, is this in game?
It's my taser. Yes, it's an admin taser now.
Oh, so you can just go up to people and just like dump and search them and shit like that. That's pretty
Yeah, you're
cool.
not allowed to move. You're not allowed to move.
Ah!
There you go. Well, you just spawn an arsenal.
Where's my taser?
You don't have a taser.
Okay, no, there's nothing in the box.
You can spawn it in. You can spawn it in because you have GM anyway.
Go on and end the video. Thanks. And if you're enjoying the content, guys and girls, please hit that subscribe button. Help me out a ton. Thanks very much. Alright guys, and that is the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you get on Playable and have a play, man. Go explore the new island. It's open to everyone now. Let me know what you think down in the comments to the video. The work these guys are putting in. Like I said in the video, base building to go, and we are away, guys and girls. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Help me out a lot, and we'll catch you next one. Peace.